Step back and watch the step cook.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17th curb. I'm a G. I know how a G17 works. I'm a beast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'm going to let you know that this video was brought to you by Manscaped. Big Manscaped in the building, providing you everything. The greatest and the latest cutting edge technology to keep today's man groomed. Use code Brunson, save 20% off, get the free shipping, and the free shipping I for that for y'all. So yes, sir, Father's Day is coming up. Manscaped, Lord Brunson, get your savings and get pops out of the way. So listen, let's talk about, man, my guy, Nakobe Dean. You know what I mean, for a second. Now, it's no secret that I'm super high on Nakobe Dean. I'm super excited he's a Philadelphia Eagle. I think everybody should be excited. I mean, he was the best linebacker in football, and we got him in the third round due to some he say, she say. And it's all working out good for us. You know what I mean? Nakobe Dean was a captain for that Georgia Bulldog defense, that championship winning defense. Nakobe Dean was the maestro. He was the quarterback. He was the guy, you know what I'm saying, that was making it happen. He was the guy that knew where he knew where people was. Listen, you know what Nakobe Dean brings to the table, and it's translating over to the next level. Per OTAs and and scouts and just people that was able to get the pleasure of seeing him perform and seeing him. Listen, it's translating over, man. He's doing it so well at this level that, we're talking about making him the green dot. He has a strong case for being the green dot. Now, if you don't know the green dot, I'm going to read something real quick. The future of NFL defenses lies in the lime green dot. The NFL allowed headset communication for defensive players in 2008, revolutionizing that side of the ball and making linebackers the de facto quarterback on defense. But recently, a few teams have given the responsibility of on-field communication to defensive backs, a shift in thinking that could be just as impactful as putting headsets into helmets in the first place. Listen, in 2008, they start basically putting radios in defensive players' headsets. So they were getting the calls from the coaches similar to how a quarterback gets calls. But you got to be next level intelligent or the most intelligent guy, on a team defensively in that linebacking room. You know what I'm saying? That's able to do that. You see, it's positions within the positions on a lot of football teams that a lot of people are not aware of. Like, that's why when I brung Dub on, we talked about centers. He said center is like a quarterback. You know what I mean? A quarterback ain't the only quarterback. He just got to know where people going to go. He got to get the play. He got to make sure he's telling people to play. And that's it. That's it. He got to make the right read. Yeah, it's a tough job, but centers also have to call out blitzes, call out blocks, identify the mic. Centers got to listen. Linebackers, it's jobs to have jobs on a professional NFL team. And for Nakobe Dean to come in and impress and get one of these jobs as a rookie speaks volumes to what, Nakobe Dean could bring to the table. Now, there's been other teams in the National Football League who's done this. Everybody does this. So this isn't nothing new. This isn't a new concept. But, last year we had Alex Singleton. We had Eric Wilson, and we had TJ Edwards. Two of those guys aren't on the team anymore. You know what I mean? And we had guys that we didn't value enough to keep around calling the plays. And that can't happen, man. So that's why you probably could imagine why you seen a little, discombobulation back there the last couple years. You really ain't have nobody back there as good as Nakobe Dean. Now, some people might wonder, or some people might ask the question, well, why isn't, Hassan Reddick getting those privileges? This should let you know that Hassan Reddick will mainly be playing from an edge rusher perspective. You know what I mean? He will mainly be an edge rusher for the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's the best way to utilize him anyway. Now, we know he could do everything. If needed be, he can do everything. It's good to have that. But if you want to get the full value out of him, it is best, and it is in the best interest of the team to have him coming off that edge wreaking havoc, especially with the defensive tackles that you just got in place. You know what I mean? Him and Brandon Graham rotating, him and Brandon Graham side by side, Josh Sweat rotating. It's just a beautiful duo, and I can't wait to see it. That's why he wouldn't be the guy getting the lime green dot. He has a elite trait. You know what I mean? And he has to play to the strengths of his elite trait. Bottom line. You know what I mean? Nakobe Dean, man, is a Swiss Army knife, though. Nakobe Dean is also a rookie. You know what I mean? Nakobe Dean is the drill sergeant of this, man. Nakobe Dean he really will thrive in a role like this for us. You know what I mean? And it's exciting to see. Gardner Minshew, there's been a lot of buzz about Gardner Minshew, where he gonna go, where he might go, is he gonna get traded, what's his value? In my opinion, I wouldn't trade him this year. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have to. You know, I didn't even really look into that. But just thinking about it, I mean, like, you do want to keep you a good backup, you know what I'm saying, on the bench, especially with this type of talent. You know what I mean? If you have to make a quarterback change late in the season and you're on the road due to whatever reason, you know what I mean? You know how, same situation with Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? This is one of them rosters. You know what I mean? Carson Wentz took a good roster to a number one seed. What if you run into a situation to where Jalen Hurts is taking a good roster to a number one seed, then he get banged up and got to miss, the rest of the season? God forbid. You know what I mean? You're going to need a good backup if you still want to have a realistic shot at obtaining the ultimate goal. And we should know that firsthand. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't move him just yet. You know what I mean? I'll move him after this season. Look, I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts. He's just more of a traditional pocket passer, so he gives you more of the things you want to see. That's why people rant and rave about him. But Gardner Minshew, like, he would be a backup on most rosters in the NFL, for real, if we keeping it a buck. And, for the handful of teams that he would be able to start with, he won't be a long-term option, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Gardner Minshew really don't wow me, but Gardner Minshew is an excellent backup. So I'm all on board for keeping him around. You know what I mean? And then, but some speculation of, the Dallas Cowboys looking at him. I mean, why would we do that? That doesn't even make any sense. Gardner Minshew's been in our offense for a full season. You know what I mean? He was around a long time last year. He was around a whole season. You know what I mean? So he knows the tendencies. He knows the players. He has up-to-date information. So that would be just idiotic to trade him inside the division to where there's a new winner every year. You don't want to give nobody a leg up. You know what I mean? Even though we know we're going to win a division. But, it is what it is, man. If they let him go inside the division, I don't think it'll help any of these teams significantly. But that would be my only concern. And his value, in my opinion, is about a 4th-round pick. So I'm not mad if you can get a 4th-round pick for Gardner Minshew and you can salvage that pick and you can make some things happen, man. Let me know what you think in the comments, though.